Second, day after FOMC, overnight created a really nice uptrend that started towards close. Uptrend continued all overnight into pre-market and past open. Broke at open. From here, from open, there was really no opportunity to do anything. We have a second entry short failure you could have taken right here, way too early in the day and too far from EMA. According to trend rules, we should see a break and a new high. Whole thought process here is looking for a good second entry long or a failed second entry short. Nice downtrend correction phase. Broke right here, created a leg one, broke up. Still not looking to go long here because we still have to fulfill this downtrend's new low. Not looking for a short either because we could be coming up and creating a new high. Either way, no good trades here. From this point here, something like this, we created a second leg correction. So we were looking at a two-legged pullback, leg one, leg two, and we established the new low. So thought process is everything's looking long. And of course, since everybody's looking long, it's going to be very hard to spot a second entry long. So looking for a second entry or a failed second entry short, kind of hard to find. The only thing that is available is a higher low second leg break. So here's your higher low confirmation candle right here because it is higher than this pivot point, and you could have got in once this thing closed, placed your stop below that, got in right here and rode it to the resistance portion of this little consolidation range. That would have been a great trade. Pretty hard to find. Didn't wake up in time, so my bad. But textbook two-legged pullback to a new high. From here, there's no second entry longs to get this big phase, but we did end up breaking into a new high, and we also did one leg up, two leg up, which also formed a spike and channel. Well above EMA, everything is pointing up. No reason to short anything here. So, obviously, looking for second entry longs or failed second entry shorts. We have first entry long, second entry long with a terrible signal bar and pretty far from EMA. This channel hasn't formed yet either. Second entry short, failure. And if you would have taken this, you could have seen that the second entry failed. Pretty far from EMA, kind of a sketchy trade. Aggressive, nevertheless available. Then we come up to form the top end of this channel and another classic two-legged pullback right here. We have our first leg down and second leg down. And then right here, you could have got in to a technical hidden second entry long. Very hard trade, very aggressive. Nevertheless, it's there. Case in point was everything early morning today was very aggressive and very hard, which doesn't surprise me the day after FOMC. Markets are responding to a fairly decent FOMC. Not great though, either. Anyways, here's our low, first entry short, and a pretty decent second entry short back to the support of the trend off of EMA. If this was a second entry long, it'd be pretty decent to hop into. But this was a strong move down, and we ended up falling completely out of the end. Breaking this downtrend, break, new low. And much like we saw here, we saw a break, new low, and we saw this range consolidation. We had the same thing happen here, and I got chopped to hell. Basically, I came into the markets here. So I saw that we were trending up, saw that we broke new high, saw that we were break. So everything in me is looking for a long to the top to create a new high. No real opportunities. We have first entry long, which blew up. We have a trend up, new high, trend up, new high, first entry long. Why I took this first entry long, I was counting it as a second hidden, second entry long. Hindsight 2020, terrible trade to take. We're way too close to the top, so there's no room for profit. My entry is in resistance that was forming this whole time. We're very far from EMA, and it's not even a real second entry, so I shouldn't have been getting in here. And terrible trade. Shouldn't have taken it. Too far from EMA, bought in resistance, no room for profit. And we had a break new high. So everything from here was pointing down, including the fact that we were looking at a two-legged pullback on this downtrend. We have 1 and 2. So everything was pointing down. Not that I would take a short, but it was there. And we're looking at first entry short, second entry short that is still in play. It never truly failed. A real failure would be way up here. And then we come down. We're trading between this range. Here is a consolidation gunk. Nothing to be taken here, and look what I did. I bought again, which is another rule that I broke, which is never re-enter a trade directly after a fail with the same thesis. If you lost your trade, you lost your trade. Move on and readjust to what the market is doing. And what the market was doing was consolidating again for another leg up. Anyways, 2 failed trades, and then I took a sell here off of a failed second entry long from this pivot, which was second entry long failure. Took it here, had my stop right here. I was trading a high risk evaluation account that had no drawdown left from these 2 trades. So I was just messing around trying to get some more drawdown. I knew I was probably going to blow the account, which is fine. I have 6 of them. And this was my high risk one that I took 2 trades to the face, basically $2,200. So didn't have much drawdown left. So I had the right idea. Failed second entry long, which we could put it in there. Not a terrible trade, and honestly, it hit my take profit, which was 12 ticks below, so 3 points. It hit it. I put my next target down here, and then I said it's either going to hit it or it's not, and of course I get stopped out over here. I wasn't even at the computer anymore. But nevertheless, we see consolidation, and we see another 2-legged pullback. We have the first leg down and second leg down, which also happens to be a higher high. And we're looking at a second entry long right here, break of this consolidation and retest. This was probably the best trade of the day in my opinion, because we're still looking for a new high. We created a support off of this all the way down here. We bounce off of support with a nice big green candle, and we hold EMA, and it's a second entry long, and it's after a 2-legged pullback. Everything's pointing up from here. So second entry long, higher low off of that candle. We have first entry long, second entry long, and as you can see, it took you all the way to the new high of day. And we happened to create a nice trend channel up, and we had a break. So obviously we're looking for longs. Break, new low, first entry long, second entry long right here off of EMA, nice big green candle. High risk due to the fact that we are hovering in the middle of EMA, but we did have a first leg down, second leg down, all the way up to the new high, which just so happened to create spike in a channel. We have new high, first entry long, second entry long, off of EMA, textbook, pretty safe, literally no. Look, I mean, you get in on this, you're looking at a 2-point stop for, could have taken this for a long ride, 4 points. And then we have first entry short, second entry short failure, and a spike. And that's where I stopped looking. And today was not my best trading day. Took 2 9-tick losses, $112 on my evaluation accounts, and busted one. Is what it is. Losses were managed. This is my day losses, 2 losses in a row, and you can't win them all. So, lesson of the day is patience and no revenge trading. All right, that is all.